how's it going, guys? So I have July 16th training here. You're going to see some deadlifts and squats. For deadlifts, again, I'm doing the 5-3-1 pyramid on wave 3, and for squats, I'm doing a DUP system I set up myself, so it's actually wave 1 as well. 6 to 8 reps, about 70 to 75%, and I'll talk a little bit about that in this video. So just some warm-up deads here. Experimenting with my stance, I think, really helped me out today. I recently saw a video by Ben Escrow, who also pulls sumo. I wouldn't call him a friend or anything. I don't know him that well, but he's an awesome guy and learn a ton from him. He's one of the top people I follow in the industry. But I wanted to experiment with that because I know in the past I've gotten too wide, and like I've talked about in some of my videos, it just kind of destroys my hips, and I can't pull like that very consistently. And that was one of the main things I did today, was just bring my stance in a little bit, tried to flare out my feet so much, and I felt a lot better, a lot stronger, and just a lot more confident. So definitely going to stick with that setup for now. And overall, these felt really good. You'll also notice kind of a trend. What I'll do here is I'll kind of do a one pump to set my hips kind of in place, and then pull. So you'll see that one pump, pull, set it down, another pump and pull. That just helps me get a really good rhythm. Again, I'm probably the last person in the world you actually want to take deadlift advice from, but I think the most important thing with a lot of these lifts is just finding what feels the most comfortable for you. So this was my 1+ set. Again, this is 95% of not even a training max that Windler usually recommends, but of a true 1 rep max. And I pulled this for 4 today. It wasn't incredibly pretty, and I don't even think you can really tell on the camera, but I've said this in a lot of videos that when I pull over under, I tend to pull uneven, so you can kind of tell that my left arm kind of just wobbles around when I pull. But these felt really good. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can say. I believe that's a PR for 4 reps at least. And so yeah, I felt really confident about deadlifts. And again, doing the pyramid style, this is back down to 85%. And I won't do a 3+ here. I just do 3. But in my following set, I'll do 5+. So this is kind of a recovery set, just some more practice and some pretty heavy weight. And again, these felt really good. I'm not sure how they look from the side views, kind of a different angle. But again, I'm really, really happy with deadlifts because they've been a struggle for me. And this was my final set. Again, with I felt a great rhythm here with that kind of one pump style. Again, my hips probably can be a little bit higher, but again, I feel pretty comfortable pulling this way. So didn't feel really any lumbar extension, any rounding there at all. And hips, as far as hips wise, I didn't feel too thrashed even after this 10 rep set. I probably could have done quite a few more here, but I usually cap off my 5+ at 10, and I had to squat afterwards as well. So next week I probably won't do the recommended deload, but what I probably will do is just not do the 2 back off sets, just drop the volume a little bit. That's kind of how I do my deloads. I'll just decrease volume, not really intensity. So now going into squats, again, this wasn't easy after doing all those deadlifts, especially having such a big PR for me, but these felt pretty good. The big take-home point for me on this day was figuring out my eye positioning. I used an app called the Coach's Eye, I believe it's called, on my iPhone, which is what I record everything on. And the thing I really wanted to look at was the bar positioning. So if you see, not so much this set I don't think is really bad, but the next set, I start to look downward, not down, but more of a downward angle on this set right here. And it looks like the bar travels a little bit far in front. So if you kind of look at the bar path here, it starts over the center of my foot, of course, and then shoots forward. That's kind of how I get that forward lean, good morning style. So again, you want to prevent that as much as you can. And on my 3rd and final set, what I did was, it's kind of awkward because there's a window right there to look outside, but I looked outside and kind of a more neutral neck, kind of just like straight ahead. And I felt like that corrected my form a little bit there. So again, squats felt really good. That 290 for a 7 after deadlifts felt really good. That's coming up right here. And like I said, with the DUP waves, I am squatting 3 times a week and working with percentages somewhat. I'm not solely set on percentages because, again, I think there needs to be some buffer in there. What I mean by that is sometimes you're just having a bad day, sometimes you're having a good day. So I tend to do a little bit of percentage range. So again, today was 70 to 75%, and what that worked out for me was 270 to 290. So I felt pretty good. I hit a 275, then I went up to 280, and as final set I went to 290. So that's kind of how I'm doing things with squat. Thank you guys for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. Again, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you like my stuff. Go check out my Facebook page, my website, all that, and I will see you guys next video. Take care.